This podcast is brought to you by Motion Interactive, a dynamic and engaging approach to personal training. If you are looking for personal training sessions, you can hit up Rus Yusof at his TikTok account, RusYusof95, or his Instagram, Motion Interactive. Let's go.
One, take one. Action.
A very happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Halamak Problem Ah. You're with your host, Rosin Hazel.
My ID here.
Sorry. Today, this guy over here, he forgot to bring his XLR cable lah. So me and him, we are just gonna share one month. Okay. So Rosin Hazel and AD over here once again. If you're wondering why we are conversing in English, because this is the episode that I have been waiting for.
Yes.
Okay. So that apa? Sorry. I talk too much in Malay for the past 9 episode lah. So sometimes the Malay hit me lah. Okay. Jokes aside, today we are going to converse in English because one of my close friends lah, okay, she's been asking me, Rus, why won't you have an all English episode where non-Malay listeners can relate? Then I'm like, okay, can. Then we diverse on a topic, and then here we are today. Okay, so Dil,
Let's intro her.
we all know that you don't really have the best of English.
Yeah.
People say your English like a void deck ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? So what can the listeners or the viewers expect from your English?
Oh, don't expect too much. That's all I can say. Don't expect too much. I will speak. I try my best. Okay, I try my best to speak in English, but that's all I can say.
That's all?
That's all.
Hey, shh. Hey, mute her mic. Apa dah? Okay, you're right.
Aduh.
No. Okay, alright. So, without further ado, I'm going to intro her lah. Okay. Do I have the honor, Deal?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. So, the guest that we are having on board today, she's a close friend of mine. We met around 2 to 3 years ago, I would say. Sorry.
2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years ago. So, back then when I was working at Richo Gym, she was a client lah. Okay.
Huh?
She was a Richo Gym client.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So she actually went for a trial because back then her friend was a brand ambassador for Ritual. Then
okay.
she can give out free trials, so she was one of them lah. Because Singaporeans like free things. Okay. So don't laugh. Okay. Oh, very long intro. Okay. So I would say when we first met each other, I remember her intro session was at 8 a.m. She came at 7 a.m. So her punctuality is much more better than me lah. Okay, so of course from there we hit it off. We share jokes here and there, and then like she's been going to she's been coming to Ritual back then regularly for, I would say, almost every day, I would say. Okay. And then back then she was working as a financial advisor. Am I right to say that?
Yes.
Okay, financial advisor. And then I would say 1.5 or 2 years later, she took a roadblock in her career. She felt that she was stagnant, so she actually transited to another career path, which we are going to talk about later. Okay. Right. So without further ado,
Wow.
This lady, she goes by a few names, Zeph or whatever. But today we are going to introduce you the one and only Mrs. June.
Hey. Also,
Yes.
my English name off limits, bro.
I will bleep that out lah. I will bleep that out lah. Okay. Sorry. Because I remember
I know.
you went for by a few names. Yeah.
I know.
But
my English name?
Talk closer to the mic a bit.
Off limits.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember to bleep that out, I will bleep that out lah.
I will remind you too.
Yes,
If
yes.
not, I'm coming for your head,
Wait.
bro.
Okay. Before we move on to the topic for today, how many people know your real English name?
Only my family.
Only your family, not even outsiders.
No.
Only a select few lah.
So like probably I would say primary, secondary school,
Okay, right.
and then after education, no more.
So
So I just introduce myself as June.
June, okay.
Easier to pronounce lah.
Yeah, correct. Because so I'm one of the few that know your real name lah.
Yes.
Oh. Eh? Okay, right. Okay. Jokes aside. Okay, so today we are gonna talk about career transition lah. I would say. Okay. So, hey, career. Hey. Alamak, you. Okay. I would say, all three of us over here, we have experienced career transition. Okay. So, for like I mentioned, for June, she was a financial advisor before. I would say for how many years, June?
I joined during COVID.
During
so
COVID.
that was like 2019, 2020.
Okay, and then you at which year you became a personal trainer?
Okay, if you want like officially, right?
Officially, yeah,
That
right.
would be last year.
Last year, okay, right. Yeah. Okay,
so
so
2022 to 2023 is
and
more
then-
of like ritual fitness journey.
yeah,
that kind
which
of thing.
which we will divulge into later lah. Okay,
Yes.
so that's for June. For Aidil, I would say ever since he ORD from NS, he also work a few jobs, right? Okay, why you laugh? Okay, so Aidil, you can share with us what job did you start out when you first ORD from NS, and then like what are you doing currently lah?
Okay. So basically after my OID, I start with working as a technician for 4 years. So after 4 years, I had into an accident. Okay, I have an ACL tear. Okay, because of this guy also. Thank you to him. So, after that, I joined as a camps and decamps operator at one of the security company. Then after that, right now, I'm working as a security officer only. So that's my career transition. Wow.
Wow, not bad your English today. Okay, and then personally for myself, I have always been the F&B ever since before NS, working part-time F&B, and then after I ORD also, I started out as a barista lah, or a juice maker, and then that was from 2016 to 2018, and then 2019 I slowly transit into being a fitness professional or a personal trainer lah. Okay, but of course, today's episode is not really about me and Aidil. It's all about
June.
this lady over here, June. Okay. Okay. So June, perhaps you can start. Before you became a financial advisor, what work did you do?
Okay, so this one we need to go way, way back.
Can we got time?
Okay, so my very, very, very first job was as a relief teacher at the childcare center.
Really teacher?
Yes,
Wow, that was
very, very hard to
Dil,
believe.
I personally don't know this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is interesting.
Okay. We share stars, but I don't. But this one I really don't know. Okay, come
Okay, come.
continue.
Okay, so after O levels, while I was waiting for like my results lah, okay, decided to just work part time and then like find something to do lah, cause bored, right? You know, that kind of thing. So went into relief teaching for about I think few months. Then came to, how do I say, like time to think about like what I want to study, right? I actually did not pursue early childhood yet. I did mass comm.
Mass comm.
Masscom.
Yes, I did mass comm.
Hey, why your studies career path like rojak one?
A bit sengit, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Sengit, very rojak. Okay, sorry. Okay, so mass comms. Okay, you took mass comms.
I did mass comm.
Okay.
Then I tried finding a job, like full-time job. Like I wasn't allowed to do internships.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, but we don't want to dive into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then because I couldn't find a full-time job, right, in like communications and stuff like that, so I went back to study early childhood.
Early childhood. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I pursued like childcare teaching for about 3 years. Then decided that's not for me.
Mm.
So I did mainly sales and marketing.
Sales and marketing lah.
Yes, so I'm a
Okay.
corporate slave.
Okay. Why?
From relief teacher,
Yeah,
then to
childcare teacher.
childcare teacher.
Yeah,
Then you did mass comm also.
yes, and then corporate slave until COVID hit. Yeah,
Her career path more rojak than the both of us, bro. Interesting. Okay, right. Okay. You were in the early childhood industry for 2 years, 3 years.
3 years.
3 years. What made you decided to like move on from there?
I hate kids.
Wow.
As
that is-
in taking care of people's kids. I really hated it.
what were the challenges you faced?
Yeah.
Problematic parents,
Okay.
kids that don't want to sleep, kids that you feed them, they don't want to eat, they just like, rowdy and that kind of thing. And then the late nights, burn midnight oil, doing portfolio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, Dil, if you don't know, preschool teachers their work, their job scope extends beyond than their time and than their hours in the
Center.
Center.
Yeah.
They have to do lesson planning lah, all that.
Correct.
Lah. So I really
Yeah.
understand where you are.
So I
coming
have
from
no
lah.
creative brain.
No kitty, yeah. Her brain
My brain rosak already.
rosak
so
je.
cannot.
Yalah.
Yeah. Then
Career path rojak, brain rosak.
exactly.
Okay.
But the thing is, I broke my bond because I was sponsored to work and study.
okay.
Yeah, I was on a place and train program at the time.
How many years was that bond?
1 year. I broke it within 6 months.
Oh jeez. So you have to pay back.
Yes,
How much?
about 4 to 5K.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so once you left the early childhood, you went to sales and marketing lah.
Yes.
So basically become a corporate slave, or in Singaporean terms OL lah.
Yes, I was an OL.
OL for how many years?
Wow. My math fails. No. My math really failed. No, but okay.
Okay, from which year to which year?
Wow, okay. I graduated in 2012.
Isa lah. 2012
Okay, See, my brain really rosak.
That was sneak different. Okay.
Okay, until 2019.
2019, okay, right. Okay,
Then it's the FA route
lah.
and things like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what made you wanna apply to become an FA?
I had no choice.
You had no choice. What were the options being
Like thrown at me, is it?
Yes,
at that
correct,
time?
correct, yeah.
Okay, so as you all know, during COVID, everything like closed, and then like job market is like either take a pay cut or
Yeah.
you had to like do something else, right? So back then, I was in a long-term relationship. Okay. So I didn't want to take a pay cut because I had to think about house,
Yeah.
all that kind of thing.
Of course.
So it was either insurance or real estate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So only these two industries at the time weren't affected.
Because you could still do sales and all that while being while working from home lah.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Correct.
So while when you entered the FA industry, do you have to take any exams or whatever? Because I know real estate you have to take exam.
Yes. So actually real estate exam, right? I think it's only one paper, but correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm not very sure, but it's harder to pass.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, yes.
And I'm the kind that is like cannot study one.
Because your brain rosak what?
Yes. So I had to take 4 papers
Oh, okay.
when I was trying to get into the FA industry. But knowing me,
Wait. 4 papers.
4 papers, yeah.
So four syllabus, four topics, or 4 pages.
4 topics.
Otak engkau 4 pages.
Hey, English.
4 papers lah, different.
Oh, different syllabus.
Yeah.
How I know? Last time I exam I fail. That's why, because got 10 pages. I fill out one only. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So for insurance, right, when you're pursuing the papers, okay, your first attempt is usually sponsored by the agency. Yes. But out of 4 papers, I only passed 1 on the first try.
Alamak. Okay. All right.
And the rest, right? Okay, the rest of the 3 papers, okay. The one that took me the longest to pass, 5 attempts.
Was
Oh shit.
within a span of how many days, weeks?
Few weeks lah.
Few weeks. Okay, right.
Yeah,
So,
but the thing is, if you fail on your first attempt, your subsequent attempts you own self pay.
how much? How much do you have to pay?
Close to I think 1,000.
Kah?
I think so. I can't remember. This was like
Wait.
quite some time back.
Come. You talk.
Wait, so expensive.
Okay, so what people don't know about like insurance papers, right, is that for re-attempts, it depends on the timing pula. The timing of your exam.
Okay.
Yeah, so usually if it's like before 5 p.m, it's cheaper. If it's after 5 p.m, it's a bit more expensive.
Oh, good.
You understand or not?
That means before 5,
Yeah, it's cheaper. But after 5 p.m, it's a bit more expensive. So you can actually choose the time slots that you want.
Oh, same lah. They follow off-peak and off-peak and peak hours lah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, right. So
So because it's 3 papers, right? So 5 attempts, right? And then another 2, I think, was like between 2 to 3 attempts. So it all accumulates.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So you took your papers. Eventually you passed lah after.
It was quite a trying time lah because I really hate studying.
Bopian ma. Okay. So once you pass your papers, how long from the exams then you can start your full time on a full time basis lah?
Okay, so after exams, when you pass, right, you still need to get coded by MAS.
Oi. So many procedure. Ayo.
Yes, it's actually quite a long process.
It's quite tedious lah.
It is quite tedious.
Okay,
yes.
right.
Yeah. So for me, I did jump agencies lah, but I won't name names.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't mention.
Yes. I won't name names.
Yeah.
But I would say that insurance is not for everybody lah. As much as I love meeting people, but if you don't drive and you take public transport
Yeah. Correct.
for your appointments,
Yeah. So.
right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you meet at like the client's house. Sometimes you meet outside. Then outside you got your Starbucks, you got your McDonald's and things like that. And then you want to save money, right? You cannot do Starbucks all the time, but you either do food court or you do
Kopitiam lah.
Yeah. Coffee shop, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Because I remember when she was working at Ritual back then, she was also still an FA lah. Okay. Every time she come down, she take Grab, and then I ask her, what time you start work? 9 a.m. lah. Oh, now is 8 plus. Take Grab ah? Yeah. I take Grab. I'm like, how much do you spend on Grabs here? And then she was telling me can accumulate up till more than 1K, I believe we shared.
Yes.
Or maybe more.
More than me.
Because you different. Okay, so what were the challenges that you faced while becoming an FA lah? What were the challenges?
Okay, so getting your first pool of clients, definitely very hard. So because of how old I am, okay, I'm 34. Okay, for context.
Okay lah, not that old lah.
I mean, I was surrounded by peers who were like fresh uni grads.
Ideal is only 35 lah, so.
Only.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So there's competition between mid-career switchers, which is people like me, versus fresh uni grads. Because like fresh grads, right, they can tap on their already known network, right? Like their cohort, their classmates and things like that.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they might not have insurance, so it's easier to like bait them lah.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But for me, for the age group that I'm in, most would already have their own insurance, not looking, or some may stay lazy lah. You know, their parents help them buy, help them take care, everything. Then Yeah.
So simply put, you had to start from scratch lah.
yes,
I
so I had to
see.
do cold calls.
Wow, cold calls. Yeah. Okay. Am I right to say that in the beginning you did cold calls and also you had to go to MRT or MRT?
Okay,
stations
MRT
and all
no.
that? MRT no. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is, I would say, roadshows.
Roadshows. Okay, right.
Yeah,
right.
but that was only at my second agency.
I see.
But I
okay.
hate roadshows.
Why?
Hot.
Okay. All right.
And then when you approach people,
Mhm.
they might not it's like, you know, when people give out flyers
Yeah.
and then they siam you.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like me lah.
Yeah,
So
this type
okay.
of people.
So whenever this FA they approach me, give up flyers, I pretend that I'm on call.
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly. So I was on the receiving end of that. Yeah. So I hated roadshows because it's long hours.
Yeah, correct.
It's like shifts and all that, right? And the shifts can be up to like 12 hours, that kind of thing.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And I hated it. I really, really hated it.
Okay. Before we continue, deal. Usually, okay, you also come across FA outside, right? No, MRT station, roadshows and all that. How do you avoid them? Apart from pretending that you are on a call.
I say I leave for my appointment, then I just run.
You see, all the excuses all come out.
I have the most creative excuses ever. Sorry. Not the creative excuse. I did this one thing that I believe pissed off that guy lah.
Which is?
Okay, so it was a MRT station, UT MRT station, if I'm not mistaken. I was gonna buy food lah, and then this guy approached me, talkie and all that. I kept quiet. Okay, I kept quiet. I didn't like nod or all that. I kept quiet for a good 2 minutes, I would say. Okay, then I walk off.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, so I just let him talk, then I walk off lah. Yeah, because if I were to react like, oh no, seriously, he will keep pestering me. No, it's okay, bro. Come here.
I'm not trying to say anything.
Yeah.
Just want to talk and things like that, right?
Correct, yeah. So I let him say his piece. Let him tie out. Then
And then you jabut.
Yeah. So to that guy, sorry I had to do what I had to do lah.
You touch your heart.
Huh?
Genuinely sorry not.
Actually no
Exactly.
Okay. Going back to you. You FA for, I would say 3 years.
2.
2 years. 2 years.
Okay. If you're asking when I officially left, like resigned.
Because I know you took a break, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I officially resigned this year January.
This year January. This year or last year?
This year. Okay, hear me out.
Okay, all right. Let's hear her out.
Okay, so those who are in the industry for like the first 2 years, right? Because I left my first agency within 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kicked out lah, basically, because I didn't hit some targets.
Standard lah.
Yeah.
All the KPI sales and all that.
Exactly. So there is this thing called clawback.
Clawback, okay.
Okay.
What is that?
That means if you are a new agent,
Okay.
you have a contract of about, I say, 2 years-ish. I can't remember.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have KPIs to meet.
Okay.
Then you can get like your basic salary, I would say.
Hold on. Dil, do you know what is a KPI?
Yeah, I know.
What is KPI?
Like something like performance bonus like that.
Okay lah, can lah. I
Sales
give
target.
it.
Sales target.
I give it to you lah. Okay.
Yeah. So I was binded to this contract.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if say that I were to resign before the contract is up, I would have to pay back 5 figures.
Basically like bond lah.
Yes. Which is money, not that I don't have, I don't want to give, not worth.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
5 figure, bro.
5 figures, yeah.
Yeah. Stress, I rather buy HDB, with that money.
Correct. Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me start. Okay. Okay. Of course, those were the challenges being an FA. But
Yeah.
what were the good memories or good part that you experienced becoming an FA?
You want me to lie or want me to be honest?
Honest
No.
lah.
Lie first, then honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Lie first then
Lie
honest.
first.
Lie, I would say, of course have.
Okay.
Honest, tak ada. Okay. I pluck out one memory lah. Okay, one memory.
At least must have one positive memory
Have lah.
Confirm don't have lah. Confirm
Saya
must have
bedek je.
Hey, English. Okay, kakam. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
So, I was actually invited for my very first awards night.
Awards night, okay. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So awards night is usually if you hit certain awards, then you'll be invited. Yeah. So this is both a good and a bad memory.
Okay.
Okay. So this being my very first awards night is not easy, okay, by any means. Okay. It was at MBS.
Ooh, MBS. Alright.
Yeah, I think. Already lah, cannot remember.
Yeah.
But I think it's MBS, okay. And then I had an extra ticket. So actually I wasn't qualified for this extra ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, this ticket was actually donated.
Oh, can
At
donate
the
lah.
goodwill of my then manager.
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah. So obviously I would have wanted someone there, right? To like celebrate my achievement and all that. Even though
correct.
it's not that big an achievement, but an achievement is an achievement no matter what.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I asked my now ex,
Okay.
okay, if you want to attend with me.
Mm.
And then he say no. He don't want to take leave.
Okay.
He working. All the excuses all come out lah, right?
Yeah.
So end up I'm sure you know who this person is.
Yeah.
Okay. As in the person who ended up attending with me.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of ritual clients lah.
Yes,
Right,
exactly. So she's my best friend. Okay. And she got very pissed off with my ex for not like wanting to attend with me. So she attended on like, okay, I wouldn't say on his behalf lah. That one is like, okay, it's not on his behalf, but she wanted to celebrate me. She didn't want me to like, not have anyone like, because I was going up on stage to get an award and all that, right?
So you wanted to share the
moment.
the moment with
Yeah.
somebody like wow moment lah.
Moment.
Okay.
Yes, the moment. Yeah, so I remember that she got me a flower dome
Ui.
as a gift, and it's still on my table to this day.
Oh, the flower never die ah?
No lah.
Bidik.
It's like the
Oh, plastic.
not not plastic, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's like those in a dome. Then it's like preserved flowers.
I have preserved flower. So
Yeah.
inside the dome got water, snow and all that lah.
Something like that lah.
Okay, right.
Quite pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you kept it until now.
Yes, I kept it now. Of course.
Very nice.
Have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one and only like significant memory that I have lah.
Okay, and then of course the negative part, there's a lot lah.
There's a lot.
We don't really have to divulge into everything. Maybe
But I
just
can
name.
TLDR. I can TLDR.
What is TLDR?
Too long didn't read.
Oh.
Summarize.
Sorry. I millennial lah, so I don't know what is it.
I also millennial, if not I Gen Z, meh?
Oh, okay. Okay, let's not talk about like negative part. What made you decided to leave the industry altogether?
Oh, okay. Twisting it a bit,
Twisting a bit. Yes.
Okay, so when I was at Ritual, okay, that was during my mental health break.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was still a practicing FA, right? But I didn't give a fuck lah, okay?
Yeah.
Just wanted to focus on myself.
Understand.
Yeah. Then being at Ritual, seeing my own like transformation, my progress.
Yeah.
I used to be a competitive like floorballer way back when. Okay, but an injury caused me to quit the team.
Yep.
And then had a wake up call lah one day, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, need to do something
Yeah.
Cannot be a potato
Correct.
for the rest of my life, right?
Yeah.
So Ritual was what like sealed the deal for me.
You was what you looked for or needed lah.
Yeah. So
All thanks to me lah. You're welcome.
Take credit lah.
I was the one who intro her to the gym.
Okay.
Intro pula. I was the one
Onboarded.
who onboarded her to the gym.
He was like FOH at Ritual.
Front of house, yeah, correct.
Yeah. And then I remember we spent like almost half an hour.
Close to 1 hour.
Close to 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Yes, with the onboarding, like top cop and all that.
Disturb my job, no. Okay, alright, okay.
But you love me for it.
Yeah lah. Okay.
reluctant.
Okay. So like you found ritual as a safe space. Like
Yeah.
workout. You were looking forward to it every day. And
Yes.
And I believe that kind of like distracted you from the stress that you had at work.
Very much so.
Very much
Yeah.
so. Yeah. So what was the triggering point or the breaking point which made you decided like, cannot lah. I had enough of being an FA lah.
Okay. So, as you know, when I was on my fitness journey, right, with withdrawal, I was posting a lot on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my form of accountability.
Yeah, progress ma.
Yeah. And then after that, like, because withdrawal would also repost members, like their stories and things like that, right? So, members from other outlets, I was at Orchard, right, mainly. Okay, like members from other outlets who came to Orchard started asking me like, June, how did you manage to achieve all of this?
Lose weight and all that lah.
Yeah. And then I think that set a light bulb in my head, like, maybe this can be something I would explore. But if you ask me like years ago, right, if I ever
No
saw
lah.
myself, I would laugh in your face. I'll say, hell no.
Yeah.
Right? But it is what it is now. So, never been happier.
So I would say once a ritual client started to ask you, hey, how do you transform your body and all that?
Yeah.
That's where wow, I've got people asking me about transformation and all that. And then since I've been working at a ritual for quite some time, maybe I should venture into this career path.
Yeah.
To help out others who
Looking for the
was
same
also
thing
like
or
me lah.
yeah, correct.
Like,
Can resonate lah.
yeah, can resonate, correct.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so that was the
It
triggering
started off
point.
as a joke actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then how did it become serious? Like
Like
really?
I think like because like the coaches at Ritual, right, they say like, hey June, you see people asking you already, like maybe you should, maybe you can.
I see.
Like
Okay,
it
right.
started as a very casual like joke,
Okay,
like very
okay.
not serious kind of a thing. And then as time went on, right, it just got to me more and more lah. It just like festered in my brain.
Yep.
And then I thought like, okay, if I'm so unhappy being an FA and fitness is what makes me happy, right?
Yep.
Then why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. We will we will move on to the next episode on what steps do you take in to become a fitness trainer from an FA lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So till let's take 5.
Yep.
Okay. We will see you all in the next episode. Sayonara.
Stay tuned to the next episode.